Hey everybody, Ahron here. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today it's a challenge that was made. That a channel that I belong to. It's called YouTube Cross Channel Challenge 2021, and the challenge was to do a flower. Um, I don't have green fingers, but I'm going to make a flower, and my flower will be a lotus. You see that I done a circle and I marked it in four, and the reason for it you'll see just now. I'm preparing for a off-center turning, and that will be my they will be my recess for the off-turning center that I'm doing. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you didn't subscribe so far, and to like my channel. And the most important, add the remarks, at the comments. Put some comments if you like it, if you don't like it, whatever you feel like. Give me some ideas, give me some pointers, whatever you feel like. Write it down. I made 4 recesses, but actually I'm going to use only 3 of them to do for this project, and I just wanted to see which one of them will suit me better to the grain of the wood. So basically, what I created is a four recess to hold it, and 4 lines that I can turn on the wood with different positions. I'm marking on the tool rest where I'm going to use every time, even when I change the recess, I'm going to use the tool rest in the same place exactly. So I'll have the cuts in the same place exactly on every recess, and the vibration start. From this angle, it looks like, Scotty, give me a rope 4 speed, please. For these grooves that I'm cutting, I'm using the BlackLine parting tool, and it cuts into this wood like it's butter. Really, I'm impressed with this BlackLine tool, and that's how it looks after I cut it 3 times, exactly the same. You saw before the 2 lines that was one from one recess, and now this has been cut out on 3 recesses. The vibration was very bad, so the quality of video was very poor, so I didn't show you, but it's like really cutting the same, all of them. For the next part of my design, I'm creating another recess in the middle, and I really hope that this one will hold, because I have to drill on the other side. I have to drill a hole in the middle that for the design of the flower. You can see from here the depthness of the grooves, and now I'll have to drill straight in the middle. It's not a recess; it's a part of the design of the flower. I said that it's not going to be a recess, but in one stage I'm still going to use it. Even that it's a part of the design, I'm going to use it as a recess. When I'm going to work the other side, I will have to use it as a recess. But it will be very thin, so I'll have to be very careful. And sometimes you learn your lesson, so I learned my lesson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hot gun glue and tape on top of it, and hopefully this way it's not going to leak. The outside I'm going to do in red, because if you ever look at the what you calling it, at the lotus, they've got like a reddish line on the outside of the pebbles, and the inside was pistol, I'm going to put a yellow and a surprise. You can see the surprise on the right side. It's actually going to be the center will be with yellow, and like you see on the right side over there, there's Australian pine cone. And I'm going to use Australian pine cone to give, I'm trying to give it like the feeling of the center of a flower. Actually, you know what? Let me know if you like it. Let me know if I hit the mark with those ones in the middle and they look nice and it was good and it was a good idea. I was just off the mark and that didn't look nice. So let me know about it. It just came to me like that will if when you cut it, it will give this illusion. Let's see. I'll put a piece of wood on top of it just for them not to float out. And I'll put everything in the pressure pot. There is no video of the pressure pot today. I don't know. It didn't behave nicely, the pressure pot. So I said it's not going to be on my video today. And that's how it looked like it came out of the pressure pot. Um, no leaks this time. I'm totally happy that I had no leaks. And I didn't lose resin. And not because so much about the resin that I have to redo and I have to re-pour it, and it's another day or 2 days for that. So I'm quite happy. I'm trying something new, and you can see on the right side corner, I'm putting another window of a different angle. Um, the reason why this angle is there and not the other way around is because I just put the camera on my lathe, and because of that, I had too many vibrations, so it was not 100% quality that I wanted. Let me know if you like this angle of a camera, or should I go back and do every time a different angle? You can see now that it's like a blurrish, but let me know. I just want to make it look properly and nice, and that's all. And you guys helping me a lot with your advice and comments. In our YouTube turning community, I met so many nice people, and I met a few days ago a turner called Chris Walters. He's a special gentleman. He's a special guy. He sits on a wheelchair and is making amazing work. I'll put at the bottom inside the remarks. I'll put over there his channel. Go over there, have a look at his channel, and try to support him. I'm sure he'll appreciate our support. Slowly, I'm creating the shape of the flower. Now you can start seeing the lines creates a flower, and that will be the back. That will be the base of the flower. And from here, you know, I do the same thing because it's Paduk. I'm using from 120 to all the way to 400, and I'm using in between. I'm using detonated alcohol to clean it, and of course afterwards I'm going to do. I'm putting Yorkshire grid, um, running it 3 times with Yorkshire grid, and then I'm going to do what you call it. I'm going to use a friction polish. I found that Paduk, because of the colors that it got and because of the flame that it's got inside, friction polish works very well for me. And if you get yourself a nice piece of Paduk, and with the right colors inside, it looks like flames. It's unbelievable. It looks like you don't have to do anything. If you ever look at it, the colors, the yellow one that fills inside, really looks like flames. Now we're starting the inside of the ball, and the original idea was that it's going to be straight um, in a up all the way to the Australian pine nuts, pine cone, sorry, and it will be flat at the bottom. But later I decided to change a little bit the design, and you will see. But I found now with this thing is because I'm working against the grain, and I've got the resin. It flies all over the show. You can see it. It's a hell of a mess. It's so thin now that if you ever look at it, and I hope you can see, I'm using my finger to support on the outside of the bowl. I'm supporting it when I cut. Otherwise, what happens is that it vibrates too much. Now here is the design change that I decided I'm going to leave this knobby over there like a part of the flower. Um, I'm using a carbide diamond shape detailing tool, and I really hope that I'm not going to break it. I really, because every time I work with it and I go a little bit too deep, I go too deep and I break it, and that will be pity. It did not break off, so it's there. Um, I changed the angle of one of my LED lights, and it gave everything too much light. I'll have to reset it down because I think it's too strong. The light is too strong. What do you think? Is it too strong? Shall I leave it this way, or you like it as it was before, a little bit darker? You can see the Yorkshire grid is giving it like a hell of a look at it. And what do you think about those pine cones in the middle? What do you think? Are they nice? Was it a good idea? I think it's brilliant, but every mother says and everybody said that his child is brilliant and it's beautiful and it's clever and everything. So you let me know. Look at it with the light behind it. Beautiful. Was it fun? I enjoyed it. It was a fun project. It was a fun challenge. First of all, thank you, Daniel, for putting together this idea of the cross YouTube cross channel challenge 2021. This month was a flower, and I hope you can see what I tried to achieve with the flower. You can see it better like that, maybe. Let me put some more light. Jeez, sorry. You can see the pebbles. I hope I managed to create the feeling or the illusion of the lotus flower, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm waiting already for the next challenge that will come, but in the meantime I will see you on my next video. I've got an exciting video coming. It's something that I work on it a little bit of a while, and it's exciting, and it's unique for me. It's my first time I'm doing this type of turning, but I'm going to do it with a twist. So wait for my next one and see you on the next one. Cheers.